Welcome back to the day that we'll be writing our section 1. I've already logged into my Gmail, and then I'm going to go to my Drive and open up my article. You should be really happy with yourself because you already have a lot done. You've finished your introduction. If you haven't finished your introduction, you need to make sure you do so now. At this point in time, I also have my outline done. I've taken the time to complete my introduction right here. Notice there's not a lot of details, just enough so I know how I'm going to organize. And I've also completed my background information. I'm going to be going straight down to my background information section. I have to hit Enter, Backspace, and Control B so it's no longer bolded. Then I hit Tab to start my new paragraph. I need a topic sentence. So you can start with something like first, comma, or to begin with, comma, or in the beginning. I'm going to start with to begin with. To begin with, then I need to have that frame a part of my map. I will start by discussing the background information or the historical context on two different events in early American history. I need to say what they are. The first event occurred during Pontiac's Rebellion, and the second was the Aztec involvement with Hernán Cortés from Spain. Then I hit Enter because I'm going to talk about the two of them. The first paragraph is going to be all about Pontiac's Rebellion, and the second paragraph is going to be all about Hernán Cortés. I need to include this information: who was involved, where did the events occur, what happened, why did they happen, and what was the result. So, the first event was what involved smallpox and Pontiac's Rebellion. The two groups that were involved were, and I'll have to include those details, these events happened near, and then I'll have to include those details. First, this is what happened. Second, third. So the order of events would go next. All of these events happened because. The end result was. The second event involved Hernán Cortés and the Aztec civilization. Then I would describe what happened, when, where, the same stuff as right here. And by the end of this day, you should end up having enough information to be on your third page. So I've gone back to rewrite things to fill it all in. I began with my topic sentence. I filled in some information about the first situation, and then I moved into the second example. I have my topic sentence right here. The second example involved Hernán Cortés. I have some specific details, and then you'll notice here that I've weirdly moved over 2 spaces. This represents when I took a direct quote from my source. I had to indent it twice, and then the only last thing that I need to do is to change it so it is a single space. After that, I have to hit Enter. I ended this one by talking about exactly what my outline said, and then the only final sentence that I need is that transition to the next one. In the next 2 sections, I will go into more specific details on the effects these smallpox had at Fort Pitt and in South America and in Mexico on the Native Americans. You'll notice I'm already on page 4, which is way more than you guys need. And if you notice that you're moving past page 4, that's totally okay. I have a lot of information, and yours definitely doesn't need to be that long. You need the who, what, where, and when for your two, and what happened at the end for yours. So that's it for today. Congratulations. You now have your title, this whole section right here. You have your introduction, and you have your background information. When we come back next week, you will start on the 2 shorter sections about your next 2 examples. Good job.